Welcome to the class of Microprocessor Systems and Interfacing Lab. This is the lecture 5 and this is the last class uh, of this course. In the next class, we will held the lab exam of this course and after explaining today's class lecture or lab class lecture, I will explain how the lab exam will be taken. So first, um, in last class we have told you or we have learned the how to use the Intel 8086 microprocessor data sheet, and we have practiced some of them to understand um, how we can find the machine codes for every instructions, and we have shown some examples and what you have to do for this example, and we have given a long assignment, and today will be another assignment including the previous one, and but that will be after you have learned after you have learned this class lecture. So today's topic is logical instructions calculation, which means you have to do the and or not and XOR. So how you can do that? That first is we are seeing here and boolean function that is called xy. So we have to write a code just similar, almost similar like the previous arithmetic instructions, such that uh, such that move x comma x, move bx comma y. This is the similar as the previous subtraction or addition kind of arithmetic instructions, and then just we are here doing the and ax comma bx, and finally all this stuff just similar. Now what is the difference between um, and what we are trying to here explaining, that if you want to if you see here some example for such that move x, what we are saying, what is and means logical multiplication, and multiply mul means arithmetic multiplication. What is the difference or main difference between them? That if you multiply here, that what we are seeing, that x equals to 5 and bx equals to 3. So if we multiply 5 and 3, then we will get 15. Then we will get 15. But when we AND them, we will get 1. Let's practically watch that 5 multiplied 3 equals to 15, or here we are seeing f. But if we AND 5 and 3, then what we will get? 5, here we are seeing and 3 equals to 1. So how this calculation has been done, hopefully you all know, but I am um, re-explaining this. For example, ax equals to 5h, which means actually 0 0 0 0, then 0 0 1 0 1. This is the meaning in binary. And similarly, bx equals to 3h, and which is also as this 0011. This is the meaning of bx in binary. Then if we multiply, okay, if we multiply such that mul bx, what it returns, it will return the multiplication of this, and that will be 00001111 when we multiply. But if we do the AND x comma bx, then what we will get, we will get that if we remove this, then what we will get when we do the AND multiplication, AND logical multiplication, then what we will get, we have to calculate the bit by bit multiplication. That is bit by bit, and which what we are seeing here, that for what we can see here, that another, if I try that for AND truth table, what we know, A, B, and Y. Then what we see, 000, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and finally 1, 1, 1. So this is the truth table of AND gate. And when we are getting one, when both A and B are 1, we are getting the output 1 when both the inputs are 1. If any of the input is 0, then we will get this 0. So similarly, how we can calculate this? We can calculate here that when 1 and 1 multiplied, then we will get 1. Sorry, when 0 and 0 multiplied, we will get 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0 according to this truth table. Again, when 0, then 1, 0, 1, 0 is 0, then again 0, then finally 1, 1 is equal to 1. That's why it becomes 1h, and here it becomes FH. FH means 50. So this is the way you have you have to calculate bit by bit, ending by using the AND truth table. So this is the way where AND calculation has been done. This is the way AND calculation has been done, and we are getting here 0001H. In your exam, there should be some different value for AX and BX. Then you have to calculate the and using your calculator. You either using your desktop calculator or laptop desktop calculator, or you have to use your scientific calculator, whichever which is the way calculation of Bayes mode. So now we are moving to this. We are moving to here. We are seeing with some example. Now we are moving to x plus y, or which means actually x or y. Though you are writing plus, but this doesn't mean that arithmetic plus. This is logical plus. So of course, of course, you have to use the OR instruction. You cannot use AND instruction here. If you use AND instruction in a Boolean function or logical function, then you will get 0, because there is the whole program will become meaningless and not correct. So when you see in the question that you have to do Boolean calculation or Boolean function, or you are given Boolean or logical function, then you must have to use and or not, such kind of equation instructions. Otherwise, you will get 0 marks, because that will be fully wrong. There will be no partial marking, because that will give you erroneous answer. So you have to you have to carefully watch that what is given. Is it arithmetic plus or logical plus? When logical plus, you have to use or. Now similarly, this is the way, and what very simple program. Just we are replacing and with or, and here the example, if 5 and 3, then we will get 7h. If you want to see here, then we can show you 5 or 3 equal to 7. So this is the way. And what will be the truth table? Of course, you know that what will be the truth table of OR gate, and if you don't remember, then you should remember it. You should try to recollect or from your previous courses, or you can also get to know from internet. Now we are moving to some another examples, like s equals to xy bar. S equals to xy bar. What does this mean? X equals to y xy bar means x is normal and y is inverted, which means xy naught. So how we can calculate that? At first, we have to move the or load the values of x and y into the registers. Then, as we are seeing here, we have to invert or not the y. Then you have to do this calculation, not bx, y not bx, because y have to be inverted. So we are getting y, bx equals to y bar. And what will be here if y equal, what is the function of not? The function of not is, if you have 0, then it will give you 1. If you have 1, then it will give you 0. Just the opposite of binary 0 or 1 digits. So similarly, if you have so many numbers, such that like here, then what it will return? What it will return? Bx equals to what it will return? It will return, when you have 0, then it will give 1 1 1 1 space 1 1 0 0. It will give this value. And what is the equivalent of this? It is 12. It means C. Now, if you want to see it, then we can see here that not you are seeing here that if not 3, then you are getting here C. So similarly, what we are seeing here, it will give you C. Okay, this is how the not works. In your exam, you may have to write this calculation of bx equals to this, then not bx equals to this. You may be asked to write this on your calculator, on your khata script, exam script. So what we are getting here, not bx, then after finally and x bx, we will get xy bar. So this is the calculation here we are giving here, not bx equals to this value, FFFCH. Why this 4 value? Because we are using here if a 4-digit or 16-bit calculation, so you have to comply, you have to complete it with FFFHs. Okay, so FFFCH actually. So similar, we will get this value. Similarly, there is another x bar y or x naught y. That means the first one has to be inverted. The similar way, just we are doing here the same thing, but one thing is wrong here, that there should be ax. It's not bx. It's here is some wrong. It was not corrected. What we are seeing here, that move x and bx will be there, but here will be not x, which means x equals to x bar. This line will be not x, and the meaning will be x equals to x bar. And finally, when we end x bx, then we will get x bar y, just like the previous one. So you will get that value. And here we are seeing here that this is the not x here. I have corrected it here, that x bar y Boolean function is equals to, if the values of x and y are these, then not x equals to this value, and when we add these values and these values, then we will get 2. So this is the answer for this. And the last, not the last actually, there are some more examples. X bar x XOR y. This is the x XOR y. So XOR, what is the truth table of XOR? When the both inputs A and B are equal, that means 0 or 1, then you will get the result as 0. But when the inputs are different, that means bit by bit are different, which means one of them is 0 and another one is 1, then you will get 1. So XOR works like this. So similarly, we are giving here this, and XOR equals to just finally that. And if we give the value of 5 and 8, similarly the result will be different, like here x06. And how you will calculate this, again I'm saying that you have to calculate here the similar with so similar way you have to calculate this. And what you will get when 0 0, then it will be 0 0 0 0 0. Then what will be 1 0 means 1, 0 1 means 1, 1 1 means 0. So equal to, it will give you 0 6. So we are seeing here that result is 0 0 0 6. So you may have to write, you may have to ask to write the whole calculation process for XOR, just like this, this type of calculation, not this XOR. If you are being asked to write the whole process of XOR, then you have to write this. So now we are seeing one of the last example for today's experiment is that we will combine here both of these. How we can do that? what we have learned before here, that in this, in the sixth, seventh example, we have learned x bar y. In the fifth example, we have learned x y bar. Now we have to combine, which means or them, x y bar or x bar y. So how we can do that? We can do that by this 11th example, the last of the whole syllabus. That x bar y plus x y bar. This plus does not mean add. This means or. You have to understood this. Why you have to understood this? Because here we are giving not symbol, or we are saying here Boolean function. When this is Boolean function, or there is any logical symbols in the equation, you have to understand that this has to be or. There will be no add. How we are doing here? At first, x bar y, we are calculating that this is the x bar y. Okay, these 4 lines, are the first this x bar y. Then the x y bar, what we have done is these 4 lines after the second 4 lines. The second 4 lines are the x y bar. This x y bar is being calculated here. Now what we have done in the last line, what we have done here in the last line, that ax, and we are seeing here here we are seeing cx. Is there any question? Achha, okay. So what we are seeing here, that x bar y is stored in
দেখা যাচ্ছে না তো স্যার
দেখা যাচ্ছে না
মানে স্যার x বার y এগুলো তো দেখা যাচ্ছে না
কি বলে এবার
এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে স্যার
আচ্ছা ওকে maybe there was some freeze now again I'm explaining this. The last example is x bar y and xy bar. You have to add this. You have to add this x bar y and xy bar. Then previously today we have learned in the 7th example how to calculate the xy bar by using this, and in the 5th example you have to calculate the the previous one is x bar y and this one is the xy bar, then by this. That means you have to combine these two calculations. And how you can do that? You can do that by this is the another way of x or y, by using the and or basic gets, like x bar y and plus xy bar. You have to carefully detect that there is plus sign, which but this is a logical or Boolean equation. That's why you have to use or. You cannot use add here, add. You cannot use the add instruction in the Boolean or logical instructions. And there is another way of understanding that this is the not symbol given in this equation. So at first what we had done here, we had done this x bar y is done by these 4 lines. These 4 lines were being copied from the previous 7th or 5th example, and what we have seen here, the result is stored in x. Similarly, we have find the next one by from the next 4th line consequently, and and we are seeing here, we are storing these values in Cx and Dx, not Ax and Bx. Why? Because we want Ax and Bx, we want the value of Ax to be stored. If you do the if you move here Ax and Bx, Bx will give no problem, but your previous result will be destroyed. So you must have to use different register, or another way you can store this value in somewhere else, so that you can get it when you want to calculate it, the final calculation. So that's why we have used in this case the different register other than Ax and Bx. So here we have used Cx and Dx, and we finally got the result of xy bar in Cx register. So finally, what we have to do, you have to OR this Ax and Cx. You have to OR Ax and Cx, then you will get the whole result. This x bar y and xy bar are equals to s. So this is the last experiment, last lecture, last class lecture. Last what you can say, the last equation for your class, and of course you have to submit an assignment for this, just like the previous one. You have to find the machine codes for each of these ready-made programs. You don't need to use it, but you have to practice it for each of these codes, by finding the machine codes of each program. That means this was machine code, this was machine code, etc. There are some copy. That's why you may not be required to use everyone. This is what is the machine code of these mnemonic codes, etc. You have to write, and finally there are total 11 examples, and you will see that most of the examples are just copy, or there are some common things in every of them. So if you find move x, x one time, then you can use this in all of the 11 examples. The same same. আমি এটা বাংলায় একটু বলি, সেটা হচ্ছে যে তোমাদেরকে এই যে অ্যাসাইনমেন্টটা দেওয়া হচ্ছে আজকের, the assignment which I am giving today, the last assignment of this course. Assignment will be treated as your lab reports, and I have to submit your lab report after your final exam. So everyone have to provide your lab reports. So what you have to do here, you have to find out the machine codes for all of these 11 examples I have shown you today. তোমাদেরকে যে আজকে 11টা দেখানো হয়েছে, সেগুলো প্রত্যেকটারই মেশিন কোড বের করতে হবে। and after when we are trying to complete this assignment, then you will see that move x, move bx, y, this is the common term in all of the 11 examples. That's why if you find the value of these one time, then you will just use the same machine code in everywhere. So of course x and y, there is no code for the machine code. These are variables, x and y. So you have to put that just like x and y. But here we have given the value of x and y, 0005 and 0003. So in this case, you have to put the exact value according to the rules given in the machine in this experimentary microprocessor datasheet. or here or these codes, move, etc., logical, etc. Okay, so is there any question regarding the assignment and today's class? This assignment has to be submitted. This assignment has to be submitted on your lab exam, which means 25th 25th April. Today is a Monday, but your lab exam will be held on next week Sunday because it cannot be possible to take the lab exam at on 26 because there will it will require about 1.5 hours to 2 hours because you have to given you will be given 1 hour to 115 hours 1 hour 15 minutes for writing the questions and answers and submit them in the submit them in your uh, um, um, in the Google form, and after that there will be a individual viva of everyone. প্রত্যেকের আলাদা করে ভাইবা নেওয়া হবে after the submitting of the exam. That's why it will be about 2 hours to 2 hours 30 minutes. So that's why the lab exam will be held on 25th Sunday about when is your class time? তোমাদের ওইদিন ক্লাস কয়টায়?
Yes, sir.
Lecture 1 to lecture 5, all lectures, all video lectures. I will provide the playlist today after the class. All lectures will be required, and from every lecture there or every lab classes there will be questions from them.
Yes, sir.
Is there any more question?
No, sir.
Okay, then we are concluding today's class. Best of luck for the exam.